Hello, queens, kings, crafty admirers, and friends. Jacqueline Haley here, Hand of the Queen. Well, I'm here this evening to present the Stay in Creative Crafting Circle, hashtag Scrap It Up 3. And we're working on prompt 11, which is to create and craft a fabric pocket page to sew or glue a pocket from floral or burlap fabric to hold tags or notes. So I'm going to present my vision now, and I want to warn you ahead of time. It is very highly altered and eclectic. So if you do not like eclectic, then maybe you should go on to another video. This one is really loaded. I don't know if I had too much coffee or what, but anyhow, as noted, the first page is all that's required. However, I made mine into a folio, so at some time and point I can take each individual prompt and turn into a small journal. So here we are. This is the front. I have it tied with crinkled seam binding. So I did not have any burlap. I am highly allergic to burlap. It makes me itch very badly. So I don't use it, or I try not to use it. If I have used it, I try not to use it because it makes me itch. And so what I used in place of the burlap is I used some upholstery fabrics that kind of simulates a burlap texture. And this is the front cover. So this is the upholstery fabric taken from a vintage, I think it was, I want to say 1988 upholstery book. May have been later, I don't remember. I have so many, I just can't recall which one I took it from. But anyway, it is a vintage striped pattern, and it's like burlap. I have a large sunflower here. On the pocket, this is a pocket. And inside the pocket, well, I do have some leaves gathered under the daisy and an oak leaf here at the top. And on the side, I have this upholstery trim taken from that upholstery book. And we will open it now. Oh, let me finish describing the front. Okay, inside the pocket, I did use some fabric, and I created this fabric tag. There's a Dollar Tree sticker here. It's underneath, or on top of, I should say, a floral leaf, and a kind of like a dark navy flower. It's hard to see. And then a snippet of another upholstery fabric here. But this is a floral fabric. Don't know if it's vintage or not. So you can use that for writing. And then we have a coffee-stained index card that you can use for writing. And then we have a large tag. This is the tag, and it displays a Tim Holtz paper doll, and she is resting and sitting on a sofa that I cut out from a scrapbooking paper, and at the top it says captivating. No, there's a lot of shine, so that's what that looks like. And this is the back, covered with tea stain or coffee stain paper. And we slip that back into the pocket. And the fabric tag and your index cord. And there's my signature ring. And there is number 11, which indicates that it is prompt 11. So we open it. And as I warned you, it is highly eclectic. This side of the page, or the inside cover, I have used another upholstery fabric here at the bottom in a light green and blue and ivory colored stripe. On top of that, I place these like celery green tassels from the upholstery book. It has a braid trim at the top of the tassels. And then I use some polyester flowers and a leaf underneath those on each side. And then inside this pocket, we have this tag. And it's on fabric. Now that came up a little bit. I'll have to glue that back down. It came up. But anyhow, this is the floral fabric that I used. Another flower, and I used broken jewelry pieces from a bracelet and applied those there, or applied that there, I should say. All right, and then we have another coffee stain index card for writing, and then we have this large tag. It says Next Era, and is one of the Tim Holtz paper dolls again. And I have him seated in a chair or sofa that I cut from the scrapbooking paper. And at the top, well, it says Next Era. This was just taken from some kind of postal notification. A snippet of coffee stained script. And this is a trim from the upholstery book. So that's what's inside of that pocket. This is the back. And we'll slip him back in. The coffee stain index cord. And the fabric tag. Did I show the back of that? All right. Sometimes I forget to flip them over. And then on the other side, we have three of the dangle bead trims here on this side from the upholstery book. We have the upholstery trim braid over top of this pocket that looks like burlap. That is not burlap. And this braid upholstery trim. And inside this pocket, we have another fabric tag. I have a large glass embellishment here at the bottom. There is an owl, I believe. Wait a minute, let me see. No, I'm sorry, that's a bird. It's a bird. And then we have 3 vintage buttons in the corner here. And another piece from that broken bracelet, the jewelry piece. So if you have old broken jewelry, it's good to use for altering if you're doing mixed media or something like that. They come in handy. I think it gives an extra flair. All right, and then we have another index card. And as I warned you before, I'm very eclectic most of the time. All right, and here is the large journaling card, and it says care. We have another Tim Holtz doll girl, and she's sitting on the sofa. We have a piece of the oak leaf here, Tim Holtz cutout, die cut. A leaf is underneath her legs. Coffee stain strip here at the bottom and on the side. So that pretty much describes her. And that is the back with the coffee stain paper. So we slip her back into the pocket. And the coffee stain index card. And the fabric tag. And then we finally get to the back. I had so much fun doing this one. I really did. We have a coffee stain index card again. And then we have, must have left my other tag out. Well, there was another tag. I must have left it out to dry or something. I don't know. Anyway, we have this large tag here of a couple that just recently married. And we have a snippet of lace here. And we have an ecru doily. We have a Dollar Tree heart with a pearl button in the center. And then we have the photo of the couple. It's inside a Tim Holtz frame. There's a leaf here at the bottom. And then I placed Magnificent over top of the leaf. This is a piece of scrapbooking paper here on this side, collaged. And it's a collage piece here and script at the bottom. And this is the back. So I hope I was in frame, and I hope you are seeing this. We'll slip it back into the pocket. I'm not going to go and get that other tag. I don't know, maybe it slipped out. But at any rate, this is prompt 11. And I did use the broken jewelry pieces from a bracelet. But for some reason. All right, and those are those pieces here. I really hate that I didn't have that other tag. But at any rate, this is the back. We open it again. We have that dangle trim on the side. We have this inner page here. And oh, here's the tag. Oh dear. This was the tag, the fabric tag with the owl on the back. And here is a cluster of vintage button and the broken jewelry piece and the leaves. So that was to slip into the back. All right, and then we open it again. We saw that. We saw this page. And this is the front. So I'm having fun. I don't know, like I said, I may have had too much coffee when I started this one. But it was fun. And I still love it. It's different. You can always count on me for doing something different or out of the box. Thank you all for watching, and happy trails. I will see you on prompt 12. And stay creative, crafting circle with Etta. And come and join us. Come and view the channel. See all the lovely things that we do and that Etta shares with us. So many easy ways to craft projects. All right. Goodbye. Blessings.